guys, welcome to the Shield Pro Studio. I'm Chloe and this is Almost Pro Wrestling. We are back and with a show full of excitement. Let's get straight to the action as we look at the vicious assault suffered by Fracture at the Almost Pro Wrestling School before heading to the arena where he addresses the situation.
Alright, so what we'll do today is we'll do some calling out times. I'm going to take you and show you how it looks like. It goes like this. Down. Okay, we'll go up here. Right leg, plenty balance. Yeah. Left leg forward. New balance.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, in order to address this situation, please welcome to the ring, Fracture the Clown!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Almost Pro Arena. This is another episode of Almost Pro. My name is Stallion, and it is a pleasure to introduce the show to you this evening. As you can see, our general manager, Fracture the Clown, has come to the ring and he's packing weaponry as he throws a sledgehammer into the ring. He's been joined as well by Little Smash. Our ring announcer said that he was here to address things after that beating that he received in the training school. Let's see what he's got to say.
I am sick and tired of the games. So bring yourselves out of the ring right now. Bring us my tag partner. Bring your belts, because I'm taking those as well. Now, right now.
Strong words indeed, as it seems that our general manager has just issued a challenge. In fact, more of a demand at our tag team champions. Saw the referee Lewis Kelly come out there, but look who else is out here. Victor Von Bolt, Archon,
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
and Rabbit. Rabbit taking a lot of joy.
The following contest is going to be scheduled for one fall. And it will be for the Almost Pro Tag Team Championship.
It's interesting because I would say this is a 2-on-1, but
Making their way around the ring now, accompanied by Rabbit. The Almost Pro Tag Team Champions of Victor Von Bolt and Archon.
Victor Von Bolt and and Archon, of course, know that these guys, they took those tag team championships in a gauntlet match from Kid fighting Dean Ford, but we know how tough they are. Think about Maltz as a former champion. Here almost brought it back to him. This Fracture the Clown that he took the title from. He's the longest reigning Almost Pro champion. And I think Fracture has made one heck of a mistake by calling these guys out. He might have been fueled by that attack at his training school, where he serves as head trainer as well as the general manager here at Almost Pro. But also he seems to be sick of people running roughshod. Oh! The referee has just been kicked in the face. He's out of it. Lewis Kelly is on his back looking at stars. And Fracture's in there just taking a piss from Archon. And you gotta wonder why he's done this, because Little Smash we've seen there has been by his side constantly. And yet, he hasn't picked him to win tag team gold with, or to get the opportunity with. Oh, he's been there the entire time. He's been good enough to be cannon fodder for Fracture during a couple of TLC matches, but it doesn't look as though he's good enough for tag team gold. You've got to wonder what's going through Little Smash's mind at the thought of that. Even if he hasn't thought of that, he's incredibly mental. He's just getting destroyed by these two monsters. And now Rabbit getting up onto the apron. Maybe want to involve himself in this fray. I love the way there that Victor calls the old instincts kick in there as he backs up his hands up. But he doesn't have to worry about a referee because I've already knocked him clean out. And this is going to be a dangerous position for Fracture, because think about it. Who on earth? Oh, let's count a replay of that double suplex, which has really taken it out of the general manager. But he's got literally no one to back him up. He's up against a veritable army out there. And yet, he's only got Little Smash as his cavalry charge. He's got no one to back him up. Oh, shot to the chest. Victor Von Maltz is just brutalizing him. And I'll give him this, and I can never take away from the fact that Fracture the Clown is incredibly tough. Oh, Rabbit getting his licks in. Now it's time for Archon to join the fray. Picks him up and just drives him down. You've got to wonder about the state that Fracture's back is going to be on, and now his chest as that elbow is just driven straight into his rib cage. Now look, them just measuring. They know they can take the time. But I'll tell you what they can't do. They can't win a match here, not with the referee down. And look at this, everyone is quiet in the auditorium. You can understand why. Because they are watching the general manager of this place, the former Almost Pro champion, just getting, I would say, manhandled. But these guys are just beasts, not men. Huge headbutt. Biting in there as well. And remember, whilst this is not a no disqualification match, we have no referee. It's not like management can just send something down because management's in the ring. Oh! Back elbow and a kick to the face. Springboard double drop kick. fury, and this might give him just a little bit of breathing space. Oh, and just flips. Oh, wasn't expecting Rabbit, who hits him with a DDT. His former best friend and tag team partner. Men who've known each other for years. Men who are essentially... Oh, look at this! He's noticed Little Smash, and now Rabbit is chasing after Little Smash. Little Smash, who has a win over Rabbit, let's not forget. Oh, and Little Smash just disappears under the ring. Rabbit's gone down the rabbit hole, if you will, after him. And this just leaves carnage. The referee's still not fully recovered. Victim on Pulse just seeing stars right now. Archon nearly back at his feet. Oh, Little Smash is back out. Oh! It looks like he's thrown something. He has. Oh, it's a pocket watch. And Fracture has just smashed that pocket watch of Victor Von Volz's into little pieces. Oh my word, Rabbit has got his mask up, just appeared from nowhere and throwing punches. It's like the Rabbit of old. It's like Fracture knew exactly what was going on. The referee's rung the bell though. Is this ring the bell for the match to start though? Well, if it is, it's almost like the magic spell has been broken. All of the power that Victor Von Volz had over Rabbit is just dissipated into the ether. Like Fracture knew all along what was causing the problems, and now Rabbit alone in the ring with Victor Von Volz, the man who has held sway over him for such a long time. Oh! It's just a battle of kicks to the face. Oh! Victor Von Volz all alone and just getting annihilated himself. The tables seem to have turned. Well, the crowd seem very pleased about this. Sent on from the top. Oh! They are just hitting Victor Von Volz with everything, and that's 3! Oh my word! Well, I have no idea what has gone through the head of Fracture, but clearly he understood exactly what the issue was, why his friend was held in the sway of Victor Von Volz for so long. He has managed to take that out, and not only that, he's got his friend back, he's got Little Smash back, and he's got those tag team championships. Rabbit and Fracture reunited. Well, what a way to open the show. A title change already. Let's have a look back at the action. Look at this. Oh, that double drop kick. Rabbit hits that DDT. But look, the new Rabbit is the old Rabbit. And with a little bit of help, they've got those championships. Look at the smiles on the faces of those fans. And hugs and smiles all round. An epic battle, and we've got more to come. But before we do that, let's go to the studio with Chloe.
Well, there you have it. We have new Almost Pro Tag Team Champions. The Weird and Wonderful have reunited at last. Now we're going to head back to the arena with your host, Lord Gavin Mann, as Paddy Flannagan takes on your friendly neighbourhood scarecrow, Yorkshire Dale.
Even more action here at Almost Pro. And we know that music. I'm not sure that he is.
My apologies.
Big announcer dropping a clanger there. I think Paddy's picked up on it.
This is not doing right. The bad sport, Paddy Flannagan.
The bad sport indeed. And he's looking mad, and it looks as though the ring announcer has just wound him up even more. That's a bad thing to do. It's a try-bad thing to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. Yes, those girls. It is Norman. And your friendly neighborhood scarecrow. The one only Yorkshire Dale.
Yorkshire Dale, who has been on a hard-hitting run at Almost Pro Blade. Who can forget that Barnyard Rules match? And he finally thinks he's rid of Rabbit and the brutal matches they were having, and he has to run into that brick wall that is Paddy Flannagan. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is sponsored by Poker at Your Place for all your poker needs. Well, it's like he's kept the fun and just added some toughness to the mix. Yorkshire Dale stepping into the ring and Paddy Flannagan just exiting quite quickly. Paddy Flannagan, of course, is the former tag team champion here at Almost Pro. Since he's lost that tag team championship, he's almost just in limbo at the moment. He's taking a break from singles competition. I'm taking a break from tag team competition to enter some singles action here this evening. That's very neat of Yorkshire Dale as he rolls up his jacket. And then just jumps into the floor. Brilliant. Well, the way that we've seen Yorkshire Dale compete as late, and the way Paddy Flannagan just is naturally, I can imagine this is going to be a brutal battle. Let we gan. Although saying that, he's just checked and accosted the referee. calling for the bell to be rung, and Paddy Flannagan really wants to make a statement here. Two of them checking each other out. Oh, we're going for a test of strength now. Usually I would say that Paddy would have the advantage here, and I think that's about right, but like Yorkshire may have been working out in the fields, lifting hay bales. Oh! Paddy just reversing that reversal and just putting on a chin lock right in the middle of the ring. The referee, Lewis Kelly, is checking in. Bad sport, Paddy Flannagan. A man who doesn't need the internet because he's already worldwide. Again, he's just applying that pressure and using that bulk. Yorkshire managed to just find that chink in the armour there and reversing it into a wrist lock, making this very technical. I wasn't expecting this. And I think actually that's a good game plan, but both guys showing that they can actually wrestle. This isn't usually Paddy's game though, and he's finding that out now as the submission hold is just locked on in a shuggy boat there. And now, biting! He's biting the backside of Paddy Flannagan, goes for the pin. Two counting. Paddy Flannagan a bit discombobulated there. I think he might need some first aid there, and this is a man who uses bacon as a band-aid. He's looking mad, and I'm not sure that's a good idea to wind him up, or it's a brilliant strategy. And I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with Yorkshire because he's gone for a tactical wrestling style, which I think threw us all, and certainly through Paddy. Although Paddy's now determined to prove that he's the superior tactical artiste. Now he's just squatting there to try and find a way to get out. Oh, he's gone for... He conned Paddy Flannagan there, going for a test of strength, but using it as a reversal. And he's just trying to relieve that pressure. And he's being bitten again. And the referee is letting this go on. Oh, and look at that, just rolls him right over. I don't think Yorkshire could have been expecting that from Mr. Flannagan as the bad sport just roll him over, but no, he's managed to twist that into a wrist lock of sorts and step over. Extra pressure now. He's pulling the hair. He's pulling the hair, and the referee is doing absolutely nothing at all. Is he just... He's got an obsession, this man. Biting and now slapping the backside. Fairly sure none of this is in the rule book. Flannagan just inviting the fans to laugh now as he puts on a headlock and just rolled to Yorkshire with all his weight. The referee checking in to see whether that's a pin. Now Yorkshire managed to lock on a head scissors. Nobly. You talk about two wrestlers having contrasting styles, but not several different contrasting styles in the same match. As Paddy Flannagan floats over. Almost like he was nothing at all. Both men getting up to their feet. Blows to the burger box from Yorkshire Dale. Single leg takedown, but grabs both the legs now. What's it going to do? Referee's got right on top. What can he... If he does this, there's got to be a disqualification. The referee, I think, has bent the rules enough for this guy. And now he's just got the referee to assist him in a wishbone maneuver. Paddy Flannagan in a lot of pain down below. He's been hitting the little Paddies almost there. Thankfully, I don't think he'll be using them or has indeed seen them for some time. Now as he's just pulling the nipples there? Is that what I can see from my vantage point? It's gone from technical to brutal to just ridiculous. And the referee does nothing about it. Oh, I just think he sliced them off. Let's have a look back at that wishbone where he involved the referee. The referee can hold his hands up like that all he wants. What's he stopping? Himself from being disqualified? And then let's again look back at this nipple hold. He must have elongated them by about 6 inches now. But back in the live action, both men are outside. Oh, double axe handle missed. A double chop to the chest from Dale to Flannagan. Oh, it's just lures Paddy Flannagan into dropping an elbow onto nothing. Yorkshire Dale just has him in the corner. And you know, I'm not sure if the referee... Oh! Paddy trying to lift them off and just drops them onto the top rope. There was nothing fancy about that. There was no panache in that whatsoever. And that means momentum swings to Flannagan. Goes to the cover. 42. Back to that chin lock, right in the centre of the ring. Yorkshire Dale can go nowhere. The fans trying to get behind their favourite scarecrow. If anybody has a favourite scarecrow, it's probably by default. Oh, again, he's attacking that burger box, which I think is a bad move. You're going to attack Paddy Flannagan. You don't hit him in his most well-protected area. Oh, and he's just proved that to be the case. Oh, huge elbow going for the cover.
1, 2, 2. Why you can't for your paradise, idiot?
Having a right pop at the fans now. You can see the frustration. Tripod, as we know, are an excellent unit. They are great as a team. They're a fantastic band of brothers. But it seems, at the moment, Tripod just wants to try their own thing, show what great individual athletes they are as well. Paddy just drags Yorkshire Dale's head and drives it into the turnbuckle. Oh, that was a chop and a half. He's going to charge into him. Oh, Yorkshire Dale did well to get the elbow up there and the foot, because otherwise Paddy would have just flattened him. Oh, innovative move to just put Paddy's head into the turnbuckle. Now he's come out fighting. Look at those jawbreaker. Sends Paddy reeling. Oh, the haymaster! Goes to the cover. Oh, Paddy has managed to kick out. I think a little bit of muscle memory has come back there. Or maybe he didn't get all of it. Paddy Flannagan, though, managing to kick out the move that we've seen get Yorkshire Dale many wins. Oh! And just drives him into the turnbuckle. Oh! Picks him up and inverts that back suplex. Again, only 2. Both men must be feeling the effects of this battle right now, though. The chanting for Yorkshire. I think that's a mistake. Don't tell him what you're going to do, Paddy. Otherwise he'll hear you and get out of the way. Oh! About fair play. Yorkshire Dale taking a lot of time here though. He has a prone Paddy Flannagan in the corner. Roll in the hay. Now just rolls him onto his back. No mean feat. Is this enough? Oh, so close. What has Yorkshire Dale got to do? Paddy Flannagan just getting his breath while Yorkshire Dale just regroups and tries to work out what he should do next against this guy. Oh! He's going for almost like a kill switch, but oh! Paddy Flannagan going for a pile driver, he's just been back body dropped. Oh, drops. Yorkshire Dale straight to a knee. Is this enough? I think everyone held their breath there. And now it's Flanagan's turn to wonder what on earth he has to do. Yorkshire Dale clutching his head. Paddy Flannagan arguing with the referee. Maybe thought his count was a little slow, but now he's just stomping away. Oh, and now the referee gets involved. Lets all of this other nonsense go on. But as soon as Yorkshire Dale gets kicked in the corner, the referee gets involved. It almost seems like favouritism. Well, the bell's rung.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as a result of disqualification, your winner is Yorkshire Dale!
Well, I don't think it's the way that he'd want to win. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think this is the way that Yorkshire Dale would want to win. I also don't think that Paddy Flannagan is happy either way, whether he'd won or not. But the defiance from Yorkshire Dale is Paddy Flannagan still laying the boots in. Getting him to the corner, just stomping away. Oh.
In case you don't know me, my name is Kyler. You see, I'm big Screwface 60. I'm the guy that for 4 or 5 years now been up down the UK and consistently stealing the show every single place that I go. And for the past year or so now, my name's always coming up when people talk about the people with the most potential in the UK, the people that are going to be the next big thing in the UK. And this year, I've enough of that. This year, I'm not content to sit back and wait to fulfil that potential. I want to seize the opportunity. I want to prove everybody wrong and show that I'm already at the level that they think I'm going to take a little bit longer to get to. So, if you're feeling upset, Paddy, if you're not as cowardly as you look, I'm going to come down and I'm going to be there at 106 lines to shield the adversary. And if you're feeling upset, if you want to try and raise your game, if you want to try and show that you're at the same level as me, answer the challenge.
Well, Craiger has challenged Paddy Flannagan. This is epic news. We saw a map behind him on the wall and he wants to put himself on the map. Yaron South Shields at Almost Pro.
Yorkshire Dale picked up the win, but at the expense of a brutal beatdown by a clearly frustrated Paddy Flannagan, who now has to decide whether or not to accept the challenge from Craiger, who will be making his debut at Shield Pro Wrestling Presents 106 Miles to Shield Anniversary. Now, just before we head back in time to the Shield Pro archives, where we see Assassin take a trip to Screwface City, our cameras caught up with Weird and Wonderful backstage.
Right, so what happened? Because we weren't in that hole before, and the last thing, I was in a TLC match. Like,
oh yeah,
what's that about?
So that was a year ago, and it was like a pocket watch, and Victor on vaults, and we moved tours, and you know what? It's probably better if you just watch YouTube.
Right. Okay, so who's almost for champion now?
Davenport.
Really?
Yeah. We're thumping.
Who's the GM?
That's me.
Why I bet you've been slapping everyone.
Well done, lads. Got the titles. Your GM, huh? What a coincidence, eh? Well done. You seen what I've been doing? Do you even know who you are? I've been Chase Striker. He's in a #1 contenders match. Where am I? I've been here since day one, 2+ years. Where is Oliver Barrett? Where's my shot? Eh?
Alright, you want a shot?
Uh-huh.
You want a shot?
I want a shot.
Tonight. Go get ready. Go get it. Pull up or shut up. Go get it or shut your face.
Go get what?
Go get the belt. You and Davenport. You and Davenport tonight. Go.
Okay.
See, he's never changed. No.
Maybe you should get off eBay. Gemini's going to want that choker back.
I'm sure she'll find me at some point.
Interesting singles match coming up now. We have Screwface Ahmed. Down to the ring in the body armour with the chain. Now it's become very evident that your mate is facing off against Screwface Ahmed.
He is. I've got full faith in Assassin, but I also know just how good Screwface is.
I was going to say, I hope you were going to call this one strictly down the line.
Of course, I'm an impartial commentator.
You'll be a first.
Screwface was slowly taking off all that heavy body armour he's been wearing.
Oh, it's strange. He's come down to the ring in that body armour and yet he's taken it all off and he doesn't look any less bigger than he was when he was wearing it.
He is a ginormous man and he's looking straight at me.
Well, he's probably wondering what you're doing out here, and if I'm not lying to you, I'm wondering what you're doing out here. But you're out here now, so we'll crack on. So you hear the arrival of Assassin.
Interesting shorts on by Assassin.
Is Assassin going on holiday to Jamaica, or is this... Maybe we're seeing a bit of a lighter side for you two. I mean, I'm not... I'm not one of these people who like to judge too soon, but you have had your dodgy ways.
You know what it is? There's only so many times that this crowd can give us the type of receptions they're giving us without us wanting to give something back to them. I'm not saying we're always going to play it down the line, but this is the home of Marvelous and we absolutely adore it here.
This crowd never usually cheers for you, they normally do it. You are aware of it.
I know they're saying words.
Have you turned the page? I mean, Assassin's in some very lighter attire than what we normally see him in.
We haven't turned the page, we've more just kind of come through a few chapters. And Screwface was staring a hole for Assassin.
Marvelous, becoming friends of the people, shall we say.
Acquaintances of the people.
Oh, what's next? Frying pigs, frozen over hell, Paddy Kowalski becomes a writer, who knows?
You ruined me.
Well, I hope that this new leap of yours continues on, and I hope it's the same for Assassin, because as a competitor, he is very, very strong, and he is a joy to watch. Even if you don't always agree with his methods, he is certainly somebody that I enjoy watching compete here at Shield Pro.
And there's two of the very best talents the North East has produced about to go to battle.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk this down one bit. This is going to be a matchup that people will talk about for quite some time. We're not even at the main event yet, but I feel like it's main event atmosphere already. He's taking off the Hawaiian shorts.
The Assassin coming over to give me that look there.
I know I might leave.
Impartial.
Impartial. Well, not to rush you, but you know, by the time Assassin actually makes his way into the ring, it will be tomorrow.
That's fine, we've got all right.
We don't.
No, we don't. Look. I'm not telling them.
Oh! Straight into the ring!
Superhero landing, nails it every time.
Does indeed. For a big guy, he sails over that top rope with no effort whatsoever. And that's the thing I really like about Assassin. He glides when he's in the ring. He's very agile. That cold stare of Screwface Ahmed, I think tells a story right there in itself. I don't know if he's happy to be here or if he's just going to get the job done and go home.
I think Screwface is happy whenever he gets a victim put in front of him.
Have you faced off against Screwface in the past?
We've had a running once. It didn't end too well for me, but no, we've never actually wrestled unless Assassin needs to watch his back here.
Yep, he certainly does. He had his back turned on Screwface Ahmed, who fires out of the corner, head first in the turnbuckle, throws Assassin. Now stomp after stomp after stomp. That's 7, that's 8. And now a right hand just to measure it off, and the look on Assassin's face seems to say it all. He doesn't quite know where it is as his elbow is wrenched against.
And the referee really needs to utilise that 5 count, bring Assassin out of the corner.
Well, that is agreed.
Well, he brought her out of the corner, and I don't think it's benefited Assassin one bit.
Snap me right out of the corner, and then a knee to the jaw just for good measure as well. And now firing him off the ropes. Corner to
huge clothesline by Screwface there.
Clothesline, that is correct, and a kick to the sternum.
And Screwface has just nearly sent Assassin's chin one way and his face the other with that uppercut.
So that uppercut nearly took the European out of Britain. Again, we're no longer in the EU, but we'll steal their uppercuts. However, Assassin back here with a clothesline with a run, another clothesline. Are we going 3 for 3? No, Assassin just changes it up a little bit, shoots him off the rope. Screwface Ahmed reversed the keys, and that is not something you hear very often when you're faced off against
Ahmed. Took a hellacious pace here as well.
That is true, but...
Assassin's looking for something.
Oh!
Screwface up and over. Assassin bought himself some much needed time. And of course, little clap to the crowd.
Springboards him out of the ring. Really was. Oh!
And into those railings.
The entire railing has just shook.
And Assassin is exactly where he should not be right now.
Head first did Assassin go into those railings. I'm going to check for dints in them later on. He's got a hard head, and I'm not making any reference to his intelligence there, quite literally. It's not making things better for him.
And Screwface taking Assassin for a tour of the merch table. I'm not sure he wants to buy it. And into the brick wall.
That's pushing it just a little bit. And the referee, I'm not sure what count he's actually up to. He's out there with them. I don't know if that's any good.
The referee really needs to take some order here.
We may have a repeat of what we had earlier on, which was when Rabbit was facing off against Jam O'Malley, I should say. That ended in a count out because both men started brawling on the floor. I hope we're not going to have 2 matches on this card end in the exact same way. I think the referee is trying to avoid that as well. But there is a point where he has to assert the rules. He has told them to get back in the ring multiple times.
I have to say it's getting very hard to sit here and watch this.
Well, you just stay there and watch this. That's impartiality. Nasty.
Screwface lifting Assassin, dropping him ribs first on that guardrail. That might be
you
some
start
cracked ribs.
Getting self-involved in somebody else's business, you end up with cracked ribs. Trust me, and that's coming from my own experience. Thank you, number 1 contender, for that. Anyway, still with the action that's going on outside of the ring. This is all being Screwface Ahmed. It non-stop since the start of the match. Now Screwface looking over here. Maybe you being out here is not the best. Put the headset back on. Lucas, this has got nothing to do with you. Sit down. Look, I was surprised to see you out here. I hope this isn't the reason you've come out here. You said you've turned a page. Sit down, please. Assassin is a big guy. He can handle himself. You just sit down. Just sit down. The referee's telling you to sit down. However, the referee should have been counted 5, but it's too late. Lucas Marvel's now getting himself involved. The referee's distracted. Why is the referee not counting to 10? I have to ask myself this. Oh, Screwface with a shot directly to the side of Lucas Marvel, and now this has become a 2-on-1 handicap match, and neither one of them are in a position to be fighting back. Marvel face first into the corner ring post, but Assassin is back on his feet, and that might have been all of the inspiration he needed to get himself back into this thing. I'm going to hand it to Lucas. He was only trying to help because the referee wasn't counting them out. What's going on? Assassin is now around the back of the room. This match should have been counted out a long time ago. Are we going to get any help from Marvel, or are we just going to leave him lying there for now? It would be nice if someone with the ring announcers over there. That was a nasty shot. The ring attire, which wasn't removed from ringside, really took. No, we're going to leave this here. I'll be back. Well, you know, this is my first show back, and we're a commentator down. So I really have to wonder what is going on. Is the referee actually going to do something? Are we going to stop this match? Get it back in the... Is this meant to be a no disqualification? Did I miss something? Screwface is taking his... Oh! Well, you tell him, Assassin. And that's the first time that you'll ever hear that out of me. Assassin launching Screwface right into the ringside area after Screwface was trying to do the same. We've had chairs used as weapons. Assassin's tag team partner, Lucas Marvel, has been taken into the back after he was thrown, well, very viciously into the corner. It looked like he was limping into the back. I have to say, something to do with it. Might have had something to do with the fact that the ring attire that Screwface left here had taken his balance of him as he was heading towards the ring post. I'll get an update on him later on. I hope he's doing okay. We were talking out here just before about how these two guys have really turned the page here, about how they, you know, we've seen them do some dodgy things in the past, but it's nice to see them actually endearing themselves here to the crowd. But that's not to take away from just how aggressive Assassin can be when he is pushed, and I think he's being motivated enough. He's come up with his third kick. Oh! Screwface straddled over the top rope. Up and down he goes. Count them. If you've got 1 or 3, you're in trouble. And now Assassin with a straight right hand to Screwface. I was under the impression that this was a singles match. I don't know if it is. I don't know if the referee's just letting him off. Although then again, if I was the referee, I don't know quite how I would handle these two big guys in the ring. They are not people I want to argue with. Screwface with a rope. He's got the tights, but it's not enough to put Assassin away. Assassin with a blackjack. And that will put someone away. I thought he had it. So we have people tending to Lucas Marvel in the back. Lucas Marvel, who saw the same thing I did, saw a no disqualification match. Oh, that was a trick move by Screwface. Looking like he was aiming high. Assassin ducked and then he went straight for the DDT. Quick thinker is sitting in the corner of the ring there, bringing himself to his feet. But Lucas Marvel trying to intervene, trying to stop the full-on assault that was going on at ringside, trying to get Assassin back into this thing. Now, him and Assassin are tag team together. They are good friends. He was just trying to help his friend, but I like to think he was trying to help any competitor in the same situation. And this might be it for Assassin now. This referee, I hate to say anything ill of Assassin, but that should have been a 3 count, and Screwface has decided that he's going to continue the match. Come on, Screwface. If that's the end of the match, then end the match. Screwface with a front face headlock. Assassin manages to whip himself out of it though. Kicks him square in the jaw. And now, big neck breaker by the big guy. Lateral press, not finding the 3 count. Gaining the victory with that finishing maneuver that he's got.
A fantastic match from the Shield Pro archives as Assassin and Screwface tore the arena apart, and we saw Oliver Barrett get given the opportunity to face Dominic Davenport in the main event of Part 2. Now we're going to head back to the arena for the main event of Part 1 as the Grunge City Prophet takes on Chase Striker for the opportunity to become #1 contender for the Almost Pro Championship.
Introducing first.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a #1 contenders match.
He is the CWA champion. He is the Grunge City Prophet, Rev!
Rev indeed, and he is incredibly proud of that championship title that he wears in the ring. And he looks very much up for this. Bear in mind, this is a #1 contenders match, and it is brought to you by RBT Mobile DJ for all your DJ needs. Not popular with the fans here at Almost Pro.
And his opponent. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, here's Chase Striker!
Chase Striker, a graduate of the Almost Pro Academy. A man who has improved immensely over his time here at Almost Pro. And because of his efforts, he's been awarded this chance to become the #1 contender. He only has to get through the Grunge City Prophet Rev. And I say only sarcastically. A lot on the line here. Aware that the Grunge City Prophet Rev has brought in revolution, if you will, to Almost Pro in a massive way. Playing mind games with various roster members like Chase Striker, under the skin of Marcy Wild, a little smash, even manipulate the long-term rival of his, Jonah Phoenix, to join him. You remember that elimination tag match between the academies of contract wrestling and Almost Pro, an elimination tag match. Mind you, we always wonder what sort of mind games that Rev is playing and what that Grunge City message is that he claims to bring. Well, we know what else he brings. He brings wrestling ability and a will to win. And a lot of chaos. Just Striker not having anything to do there with. Oh, look at this. The action's picking up fast as he's just laying in punches, but not taking any nonsense from Rev. Reverse ducks under that clothesline. Oh! Spinning head scissors and Rev flies out the ring. Chase Striker goes through the bottom rope there. Not quite a baseball slide. Wearing an Almost Pro t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! You can get it at the live events. Here Almost Pro, I'm sure, from our website and Facebook pages. The Striker just rolls right back in and he just drops out the other side. Giving himself time to recover. I think he may have underestimated Chase Striker. As we know, he returned last month when the Yorkshire and was victorious. So he's got a win under his belt, which is why he's been picked for this match. However, Chase Striker, I'd like to point out, lost last month to Oliver Barrett, and yet he's in his number one contenders match. Now, I don't like to think about conspiracy theories or that sort of thing, but you've got to wonder. Here's our general manager, who is also the head trainer of the Almost Pro Wrestling School. Is he just showing favouritism here? Well, we can wonder about that, and I'll leave you to make your own judgments, but I don't think he's done him any favours. I'll tell you what, Rev is just... let's look at a replay where Rev has just thrown Chase Striker knee first into those ring steps. And like I was saying, I don't think that our general manager, Fracture, has done Chase Striker any favours. And look at that suplex, he goes for the cover, is that enough? Kick out on one. Chase Striker realises what an opportunity this is. This isn't just a regular match, this isn't just prize and a winner's purse on the line. This is for the chance to face the Almost Pro heavyweight champion.
Come on, Chase!
And at the moment we've just got Rev goading Chase Striker, and this is always a strength I feel of Rev, as he tries to get into the head of his opponent. But at the moment it's Chase Striker getting the head of Rev as he launches kicks. Look at that power slam, holds on, not enough. But just splattered Chase Striker into the mat. Priming for a big body slam. Now working on that thigh. Leg DDT. And this is a great strategy by Rev, because Chase Striker, we know, can fly. He's already flown in this match. Rev Dewey sees that that's a strength of Chase Striker's. He adjusts his style and works on that particular limb that's going to cause him the damage. If he can't walk, he can't fly. Rev just asking the fans if this is the best we've got, and textbook backbreaker. That's a thing of beauty, but I'll tell you what, Chase Striker won't think so right now. Oh, and now, just twisting him into that submission hold, which is just, that's really going to wear on those thighs. Now, bear in mind, Rev has already damaged that thigh of Chase Striker, and now he's working down and right in the middle of the ring. If Chase is gangly, is he tall enough to get in the ropes? Oh, close. But Rev, very much aware, and just drags him back into the centre. Oh! Chase Striker gets Rev off balance. Kicks him into the corner. This is possibly the break he needs. He's very ginger on that leg though, but moves out of the way. Oh, Schoolboy, is this enough? It's not. That wasn't either. Now, both men just trying to regroup and catch their breath right now. Both men getting their feet. Oh, and just Chase Striker laying in kicks, which is a dangerous thing to do on that leg, but oh, he needs to do what he needs to do, but I bet you he'll be paying for that in the morning. And now he's just willing the Grunge City Prophet to get to his feet. He's not, so he's changing. This is clever by Striker. Oh, but not that clever. Went for a second rope moonsault, realised that Rev wasn't getting up. Rev, though, very aware of where his opponent was and moved straight out of the way. And look at the joy on the face of the Grunge City Prophet. Now he's picked up that contract championship belt. Oh, and the referee just taking that off him. I'm sure he's just going to show Chase Striker what it was. Because he's that proud. Oh! Chase Striker has just inadvertently used Rev to knock out the ref. Oh, goes for a suplex, but Chase out and savate kick to the jaw. Up on the shoulder. Oh! Going to cover one. I'll tell you what, Chase Striker would be #1 contender right now if he hadn't inadvertently knocked the referee. And the referee, we know, is already rather tender from his machinations earlier on with the likes of Victor Von Vals. Oh, the great equaliser. As Rev just jams some metal straight into the face in the form of that championship belt. Oh, ho, ho. The Grunge City plunge.
City Prophet,
Well, Chase Striker was given his opportunity. This is a massive chance for him to potentially go on and face the champion. That honour, instead, will go to the Grunge City Prophet, Rev, as he continues his revolution. Let's go back and look at some of that action. The referee knocked out inadvertently. We know that Chase Striker had him down, he had him beaten, but and Rev used all of those wiles, all of those smarts to walk out as the new #1 contender to the Almost Pro Championship. Let's get a word from Chloe back in the studio.
The Grunge City Prophet is riding a wave of momentum and will face the winner of Part 2's main event at 106 miles to Shield anniversary. That's all we have time for Part 1. Join us next time in Part 2, where we'll see Assassin take on Hayden Tempest, Weapon X returns to take on Kendall, Nikki Starr issues an open challenge, and Dominic Davenport defends the Almost Pro Championship against Oliver Barrett. I've been Chloe, thanks for watching, this has been Almost Pro Wrestling.